Here are the first life-changing books I recommend you to read this year in this episode. I personally just simply love reading books to grow, develop myself, and read more than 500 books in fields of finance, management, relationship, self-improvement, self-healing, psychology, and longevity. There are so many books out there that some kind of express the same things, just somehow written differently. Suggesting you these books now should give you the chance to paradigm shifts, the chance to rethink your habits and adopt new ones. So the learnings out of these books will stick to you and help you grow. I prepared in each episode at the end my extra strategies of how to read books efficiently, so don't miss out on these. Let's start with some small self-test. Give yourself an answer on the following question. Do you live according to your over time evolved schedule, or does the schedule work to your advantage, respecting your biological clock? You don't even know what I'm talking about? Then the time has come to read the first book I recommend to you. Change Your Schedule, Change Your Life. I'm sure you will have the one or other aha experience reading it. This book gives us a holistic view introducing Ayurvedic elements and being scientific backed on how you use the power of clock genes to solve your health and longevity problems like being overweight, doing little exercise, having bad sleep, and thus age rapidly. My favorite idea on this is it simply starts with being aware that it's not you, it's your schedule. The central idea of the book is that our bodies have an internal biological clock that governs various functions, and when your sleep-wake cycle is misaligned with this clock, it can lead to health problems and decreased quality of life. To align with the biological clock, the author recommends adjusting the sleep-wake schedule to match the natural light-dark cycle and engaging in regular physical activity. For me, one particular idea was quite an eye-opener: false notion of willpower. Who has not fallen in the trap of expressing, "Oh, I'm just simply not that strong enough to change my diet or adopt healthier habits. The others do have more willpower, me not." The thing is, by establishing a new discipline by force, you fail because it is just simply exhausting. When you put yourself under stress to not do things, you definitely will end up in doing these bad habits again and again. You feel the urgent need to comfort yourself with unhealthy habits. The solution to it, discharge it, and this you can do with some minutes yoga every day. You will experience it when doing how it changes your awareness and thus stress level as well. I know what I'm talking of. It's not a secret, but nevertheless, we tend to forget. We become and are very much what we think. So our thoughts are tremendously important. That brings me to the next book I just loved to work through. Reading this book, you develop new skills and you broaden your mind, something that is dealt with in the next book in particular. This book emphasizes a trend that is controversial to the extreme specialization that currently takes place in our world, and it's called range, while generalists triumph in a specialized world. The main idea is that individuals who have diverse experiences and skills rather than highly specialized in one area are more likely to succeed and have greater impact in today's complex and rapidly changing world. The author argues that being a generalist provides a wider range of thinking, problem-solving abilities, and adaptability to new situations rather than relying just on specialized knowledge. He also discusses how organizations and institutions can encourage this type of broad and multidisciplinary development for sustainable success. He emphasizes on so many obvious examples for his idea, like successful athletes who have multiple skill sets and the right background rather than just being specialized in one sport. Innovators in fields like technology and medicine who draw from a broad range of disciplines and experiences to create groundbreaking solutions. Entrepreneurs who start successful businesses without having prior industry experience because they bring a unique perspective and creativity to the table. Top executives who have succeeded in multiple industries because of their diverse skill set and ability to adapt to new environments. These examples are ideal to demonstrate the advantages of being a generalist and the benefits of having a wide range of experiences and skills. From my own experience, I agree on this approach. I studied and made my academic degrees 3 times in different fields of interest, and I worked in so many different industries and disciplines. I love to do different sports, play instruments, and much more. I'm convinced that individuals who are open to new things, learn and improve in many fields of interest are more flexible, open-minded, positive, and motivated. Also, from a psychological point of view, this is very important. Even if they dump into a big hole through bad things that happen to them, they, because of their wide range of skills and experiences, are more likely to get over these challenging situations faster, healthier, and with more success. As we breathe 25,000 times a day, nothing is more essential to our health and well-being than taking in air and letting it out. However, humans have lost the ability to breathe correctly, with grave consequences. The next book's author seeks answers to why we breathe incorrectly, as well as solutions to how we can fix it. Evolution has changed the shape of our faces. As we processed and cooked food even in very primitive ways, we started chewing less, which caused our jaws to loosen, weaken, and change shape. We are the only mammals and the only sapiens that can choke, because learning to speak dropped our larynx and pushed our tongues back, creating too much space at the back of our throats. In our sleep, we even do that through snoring and sleep apnea. Our noses evolved to allow us to warm up cold air before it reached our lungs, as we evolved in colder climates. People living in warm and humid climates have flatter noses, which are much more efficient at processing humid air. Now look at us. We are not breathing well, we are snoring, we stop breathing altogether as we sleep, with sleep apnea, and never mind our teeth. These things are all unique deformities of the human race rather than something that is prevalent in mammals more generally. So our big old brains haven't been that good for us. The favorite idea is to benefit from breathing exercises, showing the latest research on breathing to improve health, athletic performance, and to reduce stress and anxiety. One easy exercise is the pragmatic diaphragmatic breathing, also known as belly breathing. To do this, place one hand on your belly and the other one on your chest. Then take slow and deep breaths through your nose. Make sure that your belly rises more than your chest with each inhale. Hold each inhale for a few seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Practicing diaphragmatic breathing can help calm the nervous system, increase oxygen flow to the body, and reduce stress and anxiety. There are so much more tips and strategies to improve your health via breathing, so to my mind, an absolute must-read book this year for changing to the better. There are sometimes moments in life that can also take your breath away, if you struggle, for example, with money issues. So let's make a short checkup on your mindset towards money. Give yourself answers to the following questions. Do you have enough money? What does wealth and being rich mean to you? You think people that have money are greedy individuals? With how much money are you happy? Is it easy to answer questions like that, or do you feel insecure or possibly have a complete negative attitude and pessimistic view on it? From my own experience, having worked in the financial industry over a decade and knowing lots of wealthy and rich people, I just can emphasize there exists nothing more emotional and often unrational than the relation we do have with money. Depending on how we have been raised, what beliefs we have when it comes to money, being rich and wealthy, our decision-making process and how we behave is determined. Thus, I really enjoyed reading the book, The Psychology of Money, and I think you will too. It gives a profound overview and refers to the study of how people's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are influenced by their relationship with money. My favorite idea covers factors such as the relationship with money and with it decision-making, emotions, values, beliefs, and attitudes towards money, as well as how they impact financial behavior and well-being. The key idea is that our attitudes and beliefs about money are shaped by both personal and cultural factors and play a significant role in financial decision-making. Let's make a little self-test. Answer the two questions with yes or no. Are you a person that tends to impulsively spend money? Are you a person that struggles to spend money? The author introduces to this the concept of money script we acquired throughout our lives. The concept of money scripts refers to unconscious beliefs and attitudes about money that are learned in childhood and continue to shape financial behavior throughout adulthood. Coming back to our set of questions, a person with a spendthrift money script may have a tendency to impulsively spend money, while a person with a money hoarder script may struggle to spend money at all. These money scripts can have a significant impact on an individual's financial well-being and decision-making. As the author describes, solid solutions to how they can impact financial well-being. The author also provides insights and strategies for managing money scripts and improving financial behavior. The Psychology of Money is a popular and well-regarded book that provides a unique perspective on the psychological factors that influence our relationship with money, and it is definitely a book to read this year to comfort yourself and grow financially. Now let me come to extra strategies on how to read books. Sometimes we do not have enough time to read through the whole book. Here's a strategy for this. Browse the table of content. Choose what catches your eye. Unless the author does not suggest a specific way of reading the book, I suggest the following approach. Browse the table of content, and what is the first thing that catches your eye? This you read. Our brain is some kind of selective what we need or could use. So if you use this tactic, you need less time to read everything. You come directly to the point of what you might need for your development and learning. I suggest that you read the books according to what jumps into your eye when you scroll through the table of contents of the books. We all live in different stages of life, and depending on where you are actually standing, things are more or less important to you. I make the experience that after having a book read years later, I remind myself of points that made an impression and start rereading the book out of a different perspective, being more mature, having other things as priority in my life, and so forth and so on. I hope that at least one of the mentioned books will reach your table and later your bookshelf and bring new insights and understanding in your life, thus enhancing personal growth and life changes. I can't wait to present you another 3 books in a coming up video that changed my life and hopefully will support you creating a better life. They deal with the importance of relationship and thus keeping love, the strength that lies within living in the presence, as well as the power strategies you need to succeed in life. If you like my videos, please give me a sign. I really do appreciate that you join my channel. Looking forward to you joining in my next episode. In the meantime, I can recommend you further videos for personal growth and self-development shown in the end screen. Thanks for being there. Your Barbara.